As a revert, do you find Islam strict?
I would say no. At least not in a negative way. As a kid, I thought my parents were strict because they didn't let me get on the bicycle without a helmet, while other kids' parents let them. Was it strict compared to other parents? I guess. Maybe, but it was in my best interests. Because not using a helmet is stupid. One fall and khalas, gone.
No. Wait.
It's dumb. And to me, that's like the same way when it comes to Islam. I know that Allah's rules are the best for me. There's no doubt. Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Halal Snack Pack. That's a fancy one for you. Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Halal Snack Pack.
This is take 3 of intro. Okay. What questions have you always wanted to ask a revert but never got the chance to?
Yeah, I'm the revert. In case you couldn't see.
I just work here. And by extension, questions you've always wanted to ask someone married to a revert.
Package deal.
Before I continue, have you checked if you're subscribed lately? You may watch our videos all the time but not realize you're not subscribed. And if that's you, consider subscribing because we put out videos every week. And where else can you find content like this? There should be a fart sound there somewhere.
Mamma mia!
Oh. Don't add it. Don't add the fart sound.
Another!
It's gonna be so weird. I'm like,
Okay, that's it.
Magnifique. Smells like Paris.
Honestly, the intro...
It's not scripted, I swear.
Honestly, the intro...
I'm just a genius.
Honestly, the intro does not match the questions at all. As a revert, do you find Islam strict? And do you ever feel it can all become too much? Too overwhelming?
Good question.
Sisters asked a very good question, very common question, very important question.
I would say no. But whether I felt like it's been too much at some point, then yes, definitely.
Don't conflate strict with bad. I think a better description is complete.
Like changing your life in a relatively short amount of time can get overwhelming. It can feel like a lot. Especially if you're in that honeymoon phase where you want to make all the changes on like day one. It eventually will hit you like a ton of bricks.
Right.
And that's the only time where I felt like it's been too much. Even then, I had no doubts.
I mean, compared to the non-believer, without a doubt, Islam is strict. But why are you using them as the standard? And when you're surrounded by haram, everything will feel restrictive. Do you think chasing what has been prohibited for you will make you feel free? In the hadith, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "The world is a prison for the believer and a paradise for the unbeliever." And that's the thing about Islam. We're not left to guess. It's complete. The human mind is limited. The Zionist mind is even more limited. And that's why Islam has very clear rules. And you often come across people who ask that age-old question. Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? Are we in a simulation? What really happens when we die? All of these questions and dilemmas that, honestly, without Islam, even a lifetime won't be enough for you to figure it out.
I need your help. You need to kill me.
But Alhamdulilah, we as Muslims, we don't have that dilemma. We know exactly why we're here. Allah tells us specifically how to and how not to. What to do and what not to do. How to pray, how not to pray.
What's that?
What to eat, what not to eat. How much to give and when to give. Everything is complete for us. All we have to do is follow the rules to the best of our ability. And when you hear some Muslims saying that Islam is so restrictive and that Islam doesn't allow you to do so many of the fun things, this is a trick of shaitan. The whispers will be, oh, look at your friends. Look at how they can do anything they want. They're so free. You won't feel the chains of this dunya until you want to take them off. Only then you realize how difficult it is and why Islam restricts it.
You might think you're freeing yourself, when in reality, you're shackling yourself to this dunya.
And then there's a saying that goes, learn from your mistakes. It's true, but incomplete. Learn from the mistakes of others as well. You don't have to commit the mistake yourself to learn the lesson. Like you see somebody and then they walk down like a manhole or something. You don't go, I have to learn from my mistakes. And only then I'll learn not to walk down that hole. Another dumb saying.
You're dissing on sayings now?
You know the saying that goes like, what doesn't kill you make you stronger?
I knew you were going to say that.
Honestly, that's like one of the dumbest sayings ever. Say you get hit by a truck.
I need your help.
And you break like every bone in your body. Like, there's just no way you're stronger. The truck didn't kill you, but you're definitely not stronger. Trust me.
Sometimes you have like some odd
Beefs.
You're trying to beef with literally everyone. You just check off like wheelchair user of your list. No, actually, we've done that before. Never mind. That was actually me.
Prevention is better than cure. You don't need to beat addiction if you never get addicted in the first place, or if you don't try it in the first place.
And remember, if you ever feel that it can all be too much, just remember that every man and woman of note went through adversity. The prophets, peace be upon them, being one of the most persecuted and tested. The bigger test isn't the adversity or challenge that you're going through, but how you respond to that test.
Like, honestly, you can just go like, man, life is so hard. I'm going to take drugs to cope. Or, man, life is so hard. I'm going to pray to Allah for ease and strive to do my best in spite of it.
Massive mindset change.
Even if it's difficult, even if it's painful, Alhamdulilah always, and just keep moving. Just keep going. And of course, it's easier said than done. But that's kind of the whole point. And also, something really important to remember is that Allah will not burden a soul more than it can bear. Allah won't give you a task that you cannot take or handle, whether you know it or not. And it all leads back to this concept of tawakkul, trusting and relying on Allah. And of course, doing your best. And you know, we always pray for guidance. We always pray to be guided on the straight path. Maybe this hardship, this challenge, this adversity you're going through is that guidance that you've been praying for. And just to kind of sum up, this feeling of being overwhelmed, of going through adversity and trials, it's absolutely normal and natural for everyone. And honestly, it's just like two roads you can take. Give in to that desperation, that overwhelming feeling, and just kind of wither away. Or just face the task head on, but rely on Allah. Ask Him for ease. Ask Him for guidance. Do you feel it can be overwhelming and like too much?
Like, of course you can feel like that because you will go through challenges, you will be tested, and as a revert in the Western world, there could be extra challenges, if anything. All this sounds very like those sayings you hate.
Right.
You know, there's a will, there's a way. And even though, yes, that there's truth to that, but you just learn to live with it, honestly, and get through it, and you'll find a way.
As always, a special thank you to our channel members. Charlotte,
Carrie,
Mika,
Blue,
Nori,
Mohammed,
Light Spirit,
Inspired,
MK,
Safira,
Randy.
and YM.
Thank you all for having our backs, and we appreciate you guys. If you want more
What's going on? I thought we were done.
If you like what we do here and want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. We put out exclusive videos for all our members every week.
We post a lot of fun, chill content over there. It's very fun.
And we post the stuff that will get us cancelled on there as well. You know, if you want to see the stuff,
That sounds
we'll
like...
stop it right there. Okay?
Yeah, no, that sounds bad.
Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What the heck is this cat doing? There's nothing under the fridge.
You're being mind controlled without even knowing it.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. It was a mind control program, a brainwashing program. How to control people's behavior without their knowledge. So basically the objective was to get people to commit like atrocities, to go and commit an act of, for example, without any memory of doing it. Do you believe in it?
Yeah, like how can I not believe in it?
Right.
Like
They're literally using a children's toy, a cartoon, to push their propaganda and this like glorification of the US Army. Like the thing is, if it worked before, do you think they'd be like, yep, we'll stop here? No. So the question is, are they still doing it today? What if today they're going the opposite? What if now they're experimenting with hyper stimulation, overstimulating the senses, aka